Just let me put it on. Let me try
You literally,
it on.
I'm dead serious. This literally should not even enter your mind.
How about a compromise, okay? It's
Can I wear
Halloween.
yours?
I don't have one.
Why not? What's wrong with you?
Dude, I always forget to try to buy one. I'm not kidding.
Are you thinking of getting like a real big, like your wife has one, right?
You should get
Yes.
one of the ones that's the like.
That's the one that matters.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I can't cheat on my wife.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to fuck me. The girls need to be wearing the.
You should
the
get one of
rings.
those cool ones that's just black.
Yeah.
And it's carbon something.
Tungsten carbide.
Yeah. That shit that you so a guy gets that and he's like,
Yeah.
he walks in like this.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm married, but not in your typical fashion.
I work at Express
I'm
for
the
Men.
man
I've
in
got
the
a
relationship.
I've got a Vanta black ring.
Yeah.
Dude, I love those guys. Buy a Traeger and you have no idea what to do with it.
Yeah.
So fucking cool.
Those guys are sick.
Making mac and cheese on a Blackstone.
Buying the Traeger specifically for the walk from your driveway to your backyard when you buy the Traeger.
Yeah. That's right. And the bumper sticker, you put the bumper sticker on the RAV4. You start whipping around with the tungsten carbide wedding band.
That tungsten carbide wedding band is it is like that is such a signifier.
It's sickening.
I can't believe nobody has put a pin in this yet and pointed this out. And we don't have our George Carlin around anymore.
No, to do the tungsten carbide wedding band.
He would
He would
have
have
destroyed.
splattered them.
Oh my god.
I already don't believe in the sanctity of marriage.
Yeah. And now you're devaluing it by having
By
it be,
putting, it's not even a gold ring.
Yep. You're
Why
turning
not tie a string around your finger at that point?
Literally,
What is the fucking
make
point?
it out of grass at that point. If
Yeah.
you're gonna do tungsten carbide, it's gotta
Like,
be
literally,
gold or
yeah,
silver
what-
and gold. That's it. Silver and gold.
Tungsten
get-
carbide is what? It's a cheap plastic made out of pencil material.
That's
What
what it's a
about,
mechanical pencil.
What
Yeah.
about a mercury ring?
Mercury is so cool. That would be cool as
That
fuck.
would
A
be
glass ring with mercury in it, so if it breaks,
Yes, you
your
die.
hand dies.
Yes,
That's
so
fucking cool.
smart. Because also, or you put
so
put
sick.
plutonium
That is
in
cool.
the ring that will slowly kill you at the exact time
That your wife dies.
You know when your
Because
wife.
the woman dies first.
Yeah, of course. And you know when
a
your
horror
wife is
movie,
going
The
to
World.
die. It's a horror movie. The world is. Is that what you said?
And your wife has had sex, so she's gonna die.
She will die.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you time it perfectly so that right as she passes away, your ring, you succumb to the ring.
That's so fucking
Is tungsten carbide actually? Is it a cheap material or is it still expensive?
It's heavy as fuck, right?
Yeah, I think it's just heavy. Yeah.
It's heavy?
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
a heavy, crappy bullshit dog.
Oh, so you're always doing
It's
a ring
cheaper than a gold
exercise.
ring. It's certainly
Or a
cheaper
finger
than a
I'm
gold
sure
ring.
it is cheaper, but I feel like it must still be expensive because
Probably
it's a
still a
wedding
little
ring. And
expensive,
it's-
yeah.
But I feel like like what goes through this guy's mind?
The tungsten carbide guy.
Is it gay to wear something that's expensive or gay to wear something that glitters?
Goes through this guy's
I think it's
mind.
because it's heavy and that's masculine and that
Gold
you're
is heavy.
constantly. Yeah, but it's not as heavy as tungsten carbide. I think tungsten carbide is heavier.
It's
right?
straight up like heavy. Like you put it on your finger, you'd be like, "Whoa!"
I've felt one of these rings before, and they are heavy.
Can you look up how much
surprisingly heavy.
heavier
Yeah.
tungsten carbide is than gold?
We won't know what this means. It's going to be all in grams,
Oh, you're right.
but we'll see the ratio.
He can
but we
translate.
don't know what that means.
We can know a ratio.
He knows math.
Oh yeah, you got this.
Yeah.
Okay, pure tungsten. Well, we're not talking about pure tungsten.
Yeah.
Again, it's a what do they call that?
An alloy.
It's an alloy.
Here it is.
so-
How much there right at the yeah. 0.54 pounds per cubic inch. So
Okay.
that means an inch cube
Then
weighs
do-
half a pound.
So that's pretty big.
That
Actually.
seems
Yeah.
pretty heavy.
Why can't
I guess I don't
men-
know at all.
Why is it so frowned upon for a man to have a big glittering diamond in their
I was
wedding
gonna say
ring?
you should do that. You
That's
should
what
do
I'm
like
thinking.
A rock.
You should get like
Let me get a rock.
A fucking rock.
I
the
walk around
equivalent
like
of like a
that type of shit.
WWE belt around your finger.
Oh my! Why was the tungsten carbide shit ever invented?
Yeah,
if you
it
want a
should be that.
masculine wedding ring, a
Yeah.
WWE belt that says
Around-
World Wedding Champion of the World.
What the fuck is even the carbide ring for?
What's the point of of life if people haven't invented
Yeah.
this kind of thing?
That's so
I think
fucking
that
stupid. This
tungsten.
world.
I think tungsten carbide guys.
yeah.
I think that they think, oh, this is like a T-shirt. I need to show my personality.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my personality is that I have a car.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a car
tungsten-
with 4 wheels.
I have a car,
Those
a
are-
very clean car.
Yeah.
Those are also the guys that like they love the Traeger grill a lot.
Yeah.
They love the smoked they love the what's that fucking the Kuso's rub.
Yes, they love
Yeah.
Chef Kuso.
Uh-huh.
This
Yeah,
is
Chef
because it's
Kuso
not
and all
supposed to.
the-
It's not a
And
T-shirt.
again, and I don't want to
It's about marriage.
I don't want to bring up old things,
old
flames. But this is sounding very AC to me.
What do you mean?
It sounded very AC.
Anthony,
a PD theory.
Wait,
these are awesome culture.
These are AC guys.
It is. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Tungsten carbide rings. Those are AC.
I forgot about AC.
Hugely AC.
That's massively.
I was completely vindicated in the invention of AC. We have seen AC. Ryan Reynolds.
We are
living in the most AC
We've
timeline.
relitigated this before, and we've said you were right.
But I also, it's been a while.
You are right.
I would like to hear.
There is a guy.
This is a new. We are folded.
I'd like to hear
Tungsten
some updates.
carbide guy is folded into AC for sure.
They are AC guys.
I would like to hear an awesome culture update. What have you, as somebody who has your finger on the pulse of awesome culture,
Mr. Zeitgeist?
Yeah, Mr. Zeitgeist,
which is what everyone calls me.
What is new stuff that has come up that you feel can be easily categorized as AC?
Well, Deadpool versus Wolverine is the movie. It's the AC movie.
Someone who watched it and kind of enjoyed it. I'm not sure.
I think you might be AC, man.
Yeah, I think you really are.
What? Because I like Bullet Train and Deadpool versus Wolverine and Glass Onion and I Don't Have a Wedding Ring. Those are good movies.
Tungsten carbide rings. Those are AC. Traeger grills are AC. I'm trying to think of other stuff.
I think a lot of AC you can also boil down to talking about something that is cool, but not doing it.
Yeah,
that is true.
I think we do that.
Everybody does that, obviously, I guess it has to be specific stuff.
Yeah.
But talk about when I get home. When I get home, I'm going to throw some steaks on the grill.
Yes.
And that's more of the activity than grilling.
It's guys that are like, it's guys that are like, you got to get into blank.
Yeah.
You got to get you got to get a Traeger, man.
Yes.
It changed my life.
Yeah. And it's a thing that is already developed as AC. But again, it's something that we all do. It's a thing that we all do, but it's like,
but again, it's
not
the
all
stuff.
AC?
I think the thing,
actually,
I think the original,
you guys also are.
I think we might all be. I think we've kind of developed. As we've matured.
I think it's just going towards 30 at a rapid pace is going to put you into that.
Being awesome culture is the only way that you can like something in a way that's not being a kid.
Yeah.
Wow, that is very profound.
I think when I thought of it,
we thought everything back then. We were saying, "Oh, fuck this, everything gay,
fuck that,
fuck everything, fuck you."
It came from a place of hate,
but no,
it came from a genuine place of hate.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, you say, "I like Pikachu."
Yeah, that shit's annoying too.
You got to grow out of that.
What is that called?
What is that
called?
That's
Toddlerism.
kid talking like that and being a fucking idiot kid who likes all this sorts of stupid shit, cartoons.
What was the original? Okay, so Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he was the AC guy. Ali Spagnola.
Yeah.
Those types of people were AC.
The box.
Yeah.
Which now, as I get 2 years older, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So you made the box in a box?
Dude, you know what I saw her do recently is she put a bunch of...
You've been keeping up with
No, it just shows up. Okay, YouTube Shorts, AC.
Okay.
AC as fuck. That's the dominant culture of YouTube Shorts is AC.
True.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube Shorts, and she covered her car and her toilet she covered her toilet in Chia Pet.
Yes.
And I was like,
that'd be I don't know what kind of shit she takes, but that would
on the inside or just like the seat?
Outer.
She
covered the whole outer in Chia.
Yeah,
Even
that's gonna be
pee.
dead within a day.
Absolutely,
it was dead within a day,
poop.
and there's a video of her scraping it all off.
Ew. You know what I just realized?
Again, compelling content.
You know what I just realized is completely AC, bro. Fast food menu hacks.
Yep.
Yeah, hugely.
That's AC.
Saving $1 by making a Big Mac out of 2.
I would even go so far as to say having
Chipotle hacks.
Yeah, that's
having strong fast food opinions.
Yeah,
that's
making the tier list,
100%.
arguing about it.
Yeah,
well, I've done that.
We've all done that. Who hasn't
doing
done
tricks
that?
at Chipotle where you say instead of let me get double, you say, "Can I have a little more?" And they don't charge you. That is AC. Just pay for it.
Yeah,
just fucking pay.
The video have you seen this video where the guy does the survey on the back of the Popeyes thing while he's sitting down, then goes up and orders another Popeyes meal?
No, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I think if you are skirting, couponing, that's not AC.
That's not AC.
think
That's OC. That's old.
I think
That's
that
old
I think
culture.
that the new mutation on AC. I think that since you defined AC, I think that the next wave of it is the college kids who are obsessed with drunk driving and zins.
Oh, Zen is definitely AC.
Zen's
Right?
AC.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know the exact type of guy I'm talking about.
100%.
Yeah, the guys that are posting.
Those are the guys who
the
are
guys
coming
that are
up.
the guys that are posting
Next
their
class.
they
Next
post their
class.
photos of
X-Men
like
first class, AC first class.
AC first class. They're posting their photos of their like their polo shirts that they bought.
Yeah.
and every single time it's a size small.
Yeah.
Like they're all these dudes that are getting flamed for this. Like they're posting like I guess it's like a Peter Millar polo. It's like they're saying that this is Tim Waltz's worst nightmare, and then everyone's like, well, that polo's looking a little small to me, but that looks like a size small.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I saw this
but
the
it's
other
making
day.
me
I saw
laugh.
this the other day. These guys are like posting that it's like another thing in AC is guys that are like, well, I'm the ultimate consumer. I'm going out and buying things to make libs mad, and they're posting that they're buying these Peter Millar polos. I don't know why the fuck this is like a big deal. But every single time that they show off that they've bought it, it's always the smallest one. It's always a size small or a medium, and they're like, "You think we're afraid of you?"
Being skinny is awesome culture.
Being a little guy,
Being really small and not wearing if you're inseam,
being a pipsqueak.
If your inseam and your waist size are
The same size?
the same or are under, let's say 36, then you are AC
Yeah,
and you're a disgusting bug.
I think small guys have to end up being awesome culture more often because they need objects to add to their mass.
You also are trying to fight nerdity.
Yeah.
Nerdism.
it's guys
Nerdism.
who are nerds but aren't.
But a
who
lot of
used to be a
awesome
nerd.
cultures, are awesome culturoids are kind of almost unapologetically nerdy in terms of their enjoyment of things like Deadpool.
I think you have
But
to.
that's they don't even consider
You have
that.
to always go back to.
That's like
Joseph
drinking water
Gordon-Levitt.
and breathing
Yeah.
air.
So I don't think that the Zen guys are. I think this is
no,
a
I
new
think that's what I'm
thing.
saying. I think that's the new. I think that's the new mutation.
I think
on it.
AC guys are dying out.
you think that it's like there's been a weird
I think
rightward shift.
Yeah.
I
in
think
the-
I think that this is the reaction to it.
Okay.
Similar to the Reagan era giving way
to the damn
punk rock.
stupid hippies
exactly. I think that this is.
of the 90s.
Or I'm thinking. Never mind.
Kurt Cobain.
Keep going. Sorry.
I think this is these young kids are saying, well, look at my dad. He's obsessed with Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
So I'm going to buck the other way.
He watches 500 Days of Summer every day.
Yeah. Oh, there's a guy that I keep seeing on
Kill
YouTube
myself
Shorts.
if that was my
Yeah,
dad.
if my
No,
dad
of course
was,
I get into drunk driving.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
there's a YouTube guy that he like makes every pizza, but he's like a buff guy.
You can't say that.
He makes.
I
his,
certainly
his-
had pizza this guy's had nothing to do with.
No, but his thing is like I'm making every single pizza a day. I'm making
He
every
makes
pizza
every
from
single
every
pizza every day.
No, a day. Every
Yeah, every day.
man, I've had a rough morning, man.
You're bullshitting me.
I've had a very rough morning. You got to chill on
a
me.
guy on YouTube who claims that he makes all the pizza in the world.
I've made every pizza in the world today.
Every day.
Every single day.
And here's 10 things I have to say about it.
I'm really fat.
Number 1, I'm really tired.
No, but he makes every day. He makes a new pizza.
Okay.
From across the world.
Did he make Happy Pizza yet?
Is that the
might
one
have.
with the shit on it that makes you get fucking high?
Oh
From,
yeah.
Thailand, I think.
Yeah, you're not allowed to
Ew.
buy weed. I think he might have actually
Shit's
done
mad.
that. I think I've
it's
found
actually
out
culturally
about that.
an important form of pizza. So I
I'm
wouldn't be
sure it
surprised if
is.
he had covered
I'm
it.
sure it is. I do not think that the white brain can handle all of these drugs that people do in other countries.
Yeah.
Weed.
The
Weed
band
is different.
Wait, hold up. The band Ghost is AC.
Well, actually, no. Oh, yeah. Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost is
definitely
hugely AC.
Ghost is enjoyed by AC guys.
Yeah, definitely. I would even say that they're AC themselves, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know them.
Yeah. They're the ones that dress up like scarers.
Yeah, but their music sounds like this. Oh yeah.
That's the Misfits.
No, the Misfits is more like whoa, but Ghost is more like yeah.
To be real with you, they sound pretty similar based on.
Okay,
how
if you heard the instrumentals, it would change.
Okay, we'll
your
do the
thing.
instrumentals for me.
Instrumentals for Misfits are like,
Oh yeah, wait, I like that.
and then the instrumentals for Ghost are like.
What the fuck is that?
So if you could layer that over what I was singing before, if you could layer those two together,
I wish we
you'd
could.
understand.
I wish
you'd
we
understand.
could, but we can't.
Yeah.
Here, I'll do the
understand
instrumentals
it.
and you do the vocals.
Okay.
So this is Misfits.
Oh!
Right? Okay, this is Ghost.
Basic Ghost does that
Egg
song.
on my face. I can't believe I ever thought they were
yeah.
similar.
Ghost does that song that's like, Mariana Cross.
I've heard that song.
Yeah, I've heard that song on
I only know
videos
one
of
Ghost
pizza.
song, and it sounds like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
They make Scooby-Doo music.
They make
Well, I
Scooby-Doo
like
music.
Scooby-Doo quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's new Scooby-Doo?
They did that?
Yeah.
What band did that?
Simple Plan.
That's actually Simple Plan?
You didn't know that?
I was going to guess Simple Plan. Oh, my God.
Well, that's a good guess.
It is a very good guess.
There's a video of them recording it, or like a music video of them playing it. I guess they
I have
probably
an
weren't actually
interesting
recording
question
it,
that
but-
there's probably an answer for. Did they know that that was for a Scooby-Doo TV show when they recorded it?
Dude, I don't know if I ever talked about this on the show before. I feel like I showed this to you guys before. It was for some movie. I feel like, I don't know if it was the live action like James Gunn Scooby-Doo, or if it was for a different Scooby-Doo thing. But there was a
James
band.
Gunn Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, he wrote the live action Scooby-Doo.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be R-rated, and Scooby was supposed to jack off to a squirrel
Really?
or
Yeah.
some shit. I don't know. Like that.
But there was some band that recorded a song for you know how they'll do soundtracks, and then in the like music video, it will like have clips from the movie or
Oh,
whatever.
dude. Bring Me to Life Evanescence?
Yeah, and it's like it was that, but like with the Scooby-Doo, and I was obsessed with the song. It's called You and I, and then I like looked it up recently, and it's so fucking funny because people made like YouTube videos that are like the slideshow of Shaggy and Scooby set to the song, and be like, the song is not about Scooby-Doo, but they just were kids, so they like assumed it was, and they're like, this song like perfectly encapsulates the relationship between Shaggy and Scooby.
Yeah. The song's like,
Is it a romantic song?
It's like
You and
it
I, we
goes-
can dad it.
Yeah, it's like you have exactly what I need. You
Yeah.
have- you should look up the lyric.
A
Wait,
dog's
Let me
ass.
find it. I'll find it.
Well, or that could be Scooby talking to Shaggy. You have exactly what I need. Scooby snack.
Yeah, you have exactly what I need. Thumbs to make a sandwich.
Why the fuck doesn't Shaggy just buy Scooby snacks for him?
Yeah, I think he does.
No, he doesn't. He's always trying to get Scooby snacks. It's like an Ed
well,
Netty
he
type of
likes
life.
them too.
But he's an
the
adult.
band-
He has money.
This is
He
the
has
band is
no
called
money.
the band is called Ann Arbor. This is the lyrics are without you there's no reason for my story, and when I'm with you I can always act the same. Forever, yeah, if we're together we can make it better.
Wow.
And everyone comes
And they're saying it's
And this
about
is in a
Scooby and
Scooby-Doo
Shaggy.
movie?
it's they're saying it's about Shaggy and Scooby.
What
You and I, we never get to sleep. We're up all day. We're overworked and underpaid. You and I, we're always stuck in repeat day by day, watching time drift away as we burn away.
Wow.
Damn.
But the song
this
is catchy.
This is
Scooby
in
and
Scooby-Doo.
I think it was just, I don't remember if it was actually in the movie or if it's like just, they do the songs that are on
Yeah.
the soundtrack and they do a themed music video.
Uh-huh.
Because I've never heard of this band outside
Yeah.
of this.
Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor.
That sounds
familiar,
Yeah.
but I'm realizing right now it's a city.
It's also in Maryland. Yeah.
Michigan.
I thought it was in.
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of Annapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
God damn it.
You have an
Yeah.
Ann problem.
I do have an Ann problem. I spilled sweets on the floor. And there's Anns all over my.
So we actually got really into a Halloween topic without even realizing it.
What
Yeah.
did we do?
Scooby.
Oh,
Scooby, yeah.
Because it's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
It is
month.
Halloween month. I'm very excited. What are we doing for Halloween? Have we made our plans yet?
So I
think
told
we
you about
have.
my struggle.
I don't remember it. Though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
I don't really listen when you talk stuff like that.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to dress.
Well, it's not about. Well, dress cool.
So you're going to
first
be
of all.
Dobby?
No. She's going to
Your
be
wife
Dobby.
wants to be Dobby.
She is going to be Dobby. So
should
now the
be-
pressure is on. She
you
has the
could
Dobby
be-
costume.
you could
so I
be,
would I'm like
You should be
either,
a Muggle.
I can either be. I feel like I'm either going to be.
Show up in a shirt.
I'm either
That's
going to
it.
be
Yeah.
Harry Potter, I think,
Yeah.
or something completely
You would-
different and
you would
leave her to
eat.
rot.
You would eat on that, bro.
I would eat on Harry Potter.
Uh-huh.
You should be an evil green alien.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, because
Two Dobbies is. I mean, Dobby and Creature.
I'm not going to be Dobby.
That'd be like, I would.
Two Dobby.
You can't be Dobby with my.
You should. You should get. You should also dress up as Dobby. You should.
No,
And
that'd be
pretend. You, but pretend you got really
stealing.
confused.
Yeah, you could be Creature.
No, we already
But
told
here's
him
my
to be a
other, my
creature.
other idea was to be Pikachu.
Pikachu would
And
work.
just paint my face yellow.
Yeah,
and
we're
do
just
the red
being.
circles.
We're all just being stupid bullshit. Whatever. Yeah, you'll be Dobby. I'll be Pikachu. Who
Showing
cares?
up. Showing up is a.
But here's the confounding variable.
Thank you for telling me that
Yeah,
in a
okay.
way
You're
where
welcome.
I can understand it.
You're welcome. The only thing that I have that I need to dress up for, I mean, I don't have any Halloween parties in the cards that I'm aware of right now, or anything. I don't have a Halloween event except for at her work. There's a Halloween parade for kids.
Oh no! Oh no!
So I do actually need to pick a costume, and it needs to be a costume that I need to
child
ride the
friendly.
train alone.
Yeah, Harry Potter would work. I mean, you
Harry
could,
Is
Potter
it on Halloween?
you could just
It's
take
on
that
Halloween.
off.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
So yeah,
You could take
So
that
you're
off.
not dressed up as
and
a
no one would
as
know.
a Pikachu, and someone asks why, and you say it's for kids,
Yeah.
and it's a Friday.
Harry Potter's easy. You just take the
it's
robe
also
off.
gonna be you have to really strike because you have to also
Strike.
remember here,
You should
right?
be a prospector.
This is a costume. That's not a bad idea.
That's a great idea.
This is a costume that has to be fun at a children's parade, but also to meet all of my wife's coworkers for the first time.
You should be Bluey.
Yeah. Well, she's going as Dobby for this, right? Or
No, she's going as something else for this one.
Oh, okay. Then you're fine. You
should be a bumblebee.
just be a
Should be
bumblebee.
We should be the 3 Bs. But
What-
I think
what are the
I
3
think that
Bs?
my girlfriend wants to do a couple's costume too.
Isn't it always such a
Dude.
drag?
Yeah.
And the thing is, my wife is always picking shit for the couple's costume where there's
You
a
were
bald
Popeye one year, and that was good.
Popeye. No,
That was
it was
really
terrible.
good. No, that was you ate.
You're kidding.
You ate with that.
You ate.
as Popeye.
You ate as Popeye.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Yeah,
Because you
spinach.
looked like him.
I looked like Popeye.
Yeah.
For real.
You showed up at my house
Yeah.
that year, and I remember thinking,
Huh, Popeye's here.
Popeye just showed up to my house.
And my wife was Olive.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you were the hamburger guy for every other day of the year.
What hamburger guy? The Hamburglar?
No, the guy who eats the hamburgers in Popeye. That was your costume.
Well, if you had
And it is
known
right
his
now as
name,
well.
if you knew his
Wimpy?
name.
You're calling him Wimpy?
Yeah. Wimpy the hamburger boy.
I've never asked you for money for a hamburger, and I'll pay
but
you on
you've
Tuesday.
Eaten them in front of me.
You've
And
eaten
also,
hamburgers in
Wimpy
front of me.
Can't speak English. Nobody speaks English in Popeye.
What are you talking about? He says, I'll glad you pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
I'll glad you pay you Tuesday.
I'll gladly
Yeah,
pay
see, he
you
doesn't
Tuesday
speak
for
English.
a hamburger today.
I didn't watch Popeye growing up.
I take
'Cause
back what I
had
said.
Real 3D.
You know what you looked
cartoons.
like?
What?
You look.
Please don't be mean.
What is it, man?
I don't even want to say it now.
I need to hear it. Just say it to
Okay, you
me.
can say it one time, but then I'm gonna close my ears after.
He looked like Smeagol. Actually, he actually looked like Smeagol.
That would be a good costume for you.
You should be Smeagol.
And
Yeah.
you're going to think, oh, that's rude. But we're not saying you'd be Gollum.
No.
No.
Gollum's a fucking twerp.
Gollum sucks ass. Smeagol.
Smeagol was once noble.
He
Yeah.
was once noble. He was once a noble hobbit.
Him
Yeah.
and his brother Deagle.
Wait, I have a bad double insult going on here. He is ugly and stupid,
you
but he's
should
also
be-
a hobbit.
You should be Deagle.
Yeah.
A gun?
No, you should be Smeagol's
That'd be
brother
cool,
from the
though.
prologue of The Lord of the Rings. And people
Yeah.
ask you, you're dressed like Gollum. And people ask, you say, no, I'm
No,
Deagle.
No,
I'm
I'm
Smeagol's brother.
I'm his brother Deagle.
Did
Yeah.
he grow up in a whole eagle household?
Yeah,
Yeah.
every
His
Lord of the
mom
Rings
was an
characters'
eagle?
names were all rhymers.
Bilbo, Frodo,
That's not the same.
Gamgo,
Oin and Gloin.
Oin and Gloin.
What are they?
All the dwarves are like that. Biffer and Boffer
What?
from The Hobbit.
I don't know
Tubi.
about all this shit. Tubi's a TV show.
No, he was one of the. He was one of the green ones.
Tubi and Booby.
That you two are Tubi and Booby. to
YouTube.
me.
I'm not Tubi.
Well, in YouTube, was that their other brother? Let me
YouTube.
guess. YouTube and Tubi.
YouTube and
And
Tubi.
Hulu
Are,
and Tubi
you're
are not
actually
that
you're
similar.
actually
And Voodoo.
talking about apps. We're talking about legends of
Well,
the
guess what?
game of.
I don't know that much about
Where is
Lord
it
of the
from?
Rings.
Rivendell.
Rivendell is where
Riverdale?
Elrond lives.
Yeah.
I don't know
So the
what you're
dwarves
talking
are
about.
from other the dwarves are from
Middle Earth.
You're
Middle
using a
Earth.
confusion gun on me.
I'm not using a confusion gun.
You
on
are. From SpongeBob, the orb.
No, I'm not.
You turned it on with me.
No.
Hold on, what'd you say?
I didn't mean it like that.
No.
I didn't mean it like that.
Turned on with you?
He
It's-
said that
it's
he
not
said that
Sexy
I'm no
September
longer
anymore.
his target.
Yeah, you became my. Well, not. I didn't say the target.
He said target.
Did not
I
say
believe you
target.
said
Yeah, you did.
target.
I said yesterday Cameron looked so good
That
and
I was
being
no
so
longer. You
sexy.
said.
And
you
I'd
said
like to
that-
demonstrate, by the way, how you were sitting because this is what was really turning me on. Okay,
Okay.
you're like this. You're like,
I sit like that.
Smeagolian.
nah,
He's looking Smeagoly.
not me.
Smeagly. You should be
looked a little-
Smeargle,
Who's
Yeah.
that?
the Pokemon
That'd be good.
with the paintbrush.
You would look
If
good in
you-
that.
You should be an artist.
Pikachu, Charizard, Smeagol.
Look, bro, this is you through and through.
Is that what I want you guys to be honest. Is that what I am like?
You look like this, man.
Really?
You look so much like
It's honestly
this.
not that bad.
Yeah.
Seems perfectly fine to me. He's a detective.
This would be perfect for you.
He's a detective animal.
No,
That's my favorite type of character.
You should be Greninja.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be bad.
I knew
Mime.
a furry who was Greninja one time.
You can't
You can be a specific one.
You can be a Pokemon?
For a cosplay.
Oh, okay.
It was my
not for a
ex's
permanent.
friend's ex-boyfriend. They broke up.
It's hard to date.
I can't believe
Greninja.
that. Yeah, he's always disappearing and shit.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
He
I still don't know
actually
what I'm
he
gonna
hit her
You end
father
up
with a
having
water
sex with a piece of
shuriken.
log.
It was a whole thing. Yeah.
I really don't know what I'm going to be. I don't like
Yeah,
Halloween
this is the
costumes.
least
I'm a
I've
day
ever
of
known
I
Halloween
Halloween
like
costume.
yeah. I love Halloween, but I'm always a day of guy.
I just didn't have time to think about it this year. I like thinking.
I mean,
of a
dude,
costume.
it's so much easier when you've got a woman picking the costume for you.
Yeah,
It's so much easier.
I guess you're right. Well, I just have always done bad Halloween costumes by myself.
What was I 2 years ago? I was a juggalo that year. Fucking whiffed it.
It's okay,
Obviously, we
Fucking
don't.
whiffed
There's
it.
one we all know of that we don't.
No,
even
there's a
have to
real
bring up.
whiffed costume. Yeah, the Grinch.
Yeah.
Yep, dark green paint. Didn't know it was that dark.
Yep.
Showed up to a bar, everyone thinking you're Black Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't help that I was only drinking Red Stripe that night. There's a photo of me.
Drinking a red stripe, being
I'm
Jamaican Santa.
I'm holding a red stripe.
I'm so glad that after all these years, you can just fucking finally admit it.
It was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the bodega,
bright light of day, you were Grinch
In the
and
bright
through.
I was
green
the
lights
Grinch.
of the dispensary,
But
you were the Grinch.
Yeah, but then you go to a bar that's supposed to look like it's candle lit,
Uh-huh.
and
The candles are. I mean, that's not helping either.
No.
Warm light.
Warm light. No.
Warm light is making that green look black as night.
Mm-hmm. You were black as night.
I was.
Santa Claus.
There was a perfectly round circle of green paint on my face because I was like, I'm not going to commit. I want to take this off eventually.
Yeah.
And
That's a pretty bad misstep.
yeah. I'm just glad that there's only photos of it in bright light.
I'm glad there's photos of it, and it's not. You're not currently doing it.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
It'd be
I'm glad
bad
it's
if I
just
showed
It's
up.
just photos of it.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be bad if you wore that every day.
Yeah.
And thought it was clothes.
Paint
I'm
can
just
be
putting my
clothes.
clothes on, getting ready for church, doing your makeup in the
I guess
being
I guess the
Grinch.
one thing that did make it look like it was the Grinch was that I did the nose.
Mm-hmm.
And you
were,
had whiskers.
Yeah, I
did you
had
not?
whiskers drawn
well,
on
it wasn't
too.
whiskers. I remember thinking it was like Morgan Freeman style freckles that you drew.
It's all right.
It's fine.
Sometimes you whiff a costume.
Yeah.
It's
And
not.
honestly,
a costume
if
is
that-
not
that-
always going to be a winner.
That Juggalo one, that could have been
real dangerous.
that could have been real bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it all mixed into kind of a gray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I'm glad there wasn't a dominant paint. Like you
Yeah.
didn't get like a oil paint and a acrylic or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
have been bad.
Yeah. I was thinking about
Did you
this
lay
year,
on a
though.
black base first and then do the white patterns over
Be
it?
on it.
Yeah,
You
I did. Well, around, I knew where to. I did the white. No, I did the white first.
Okay.
I did the white first, and then when I started doing the black, it mixed in, so then it was all gray.
Yeah.
Kind of, not the way
Let
to
it be
do
a
it.
warning for anybody who's thinking of dressing up for something.
Yeah, you
for
can.
Halloween. You can make
if
really
you're,
bad.
If
You
you're
can ruin
a
your
white,
life
if
with a
you're a
Halloween
white
costume.
person, there's a 50% chance every Halloween of you accidentally doing.
50%.
There's a 50% chance of you accidentally doing
What are other
blackface every
what are other
Halloween.
what are Halloween non-racial Halloween costumes that can
Let's just
ruin,
list them all
that
up.
can ruin your life?
I would say dressing as somebody that is close to you
Yeah.
and
Oh,
in a
yeah.
mean way
yeah, that can ruin your
without
life.
clearing it with them.
So these are non-racial
Like just
Halloween
completely
costumes that
remove
could ruin
that.
your
I
life.
feel like we've covered that enough. I think
Yeah.
Halloween costumes that will ruin your life
Oh.
if you wore them to work.
Suicide vest.
Suicide vest.
Real working suicide
Yeah,
vest.
that's
Yeah.
It's gonna
that's
end
gonna
your
end your
life.
life and ruin many
Yeah.
other lives and possibly end other people's lives.
Possibly.
I guess
Oh, if
I
you,
guess Trump because then it could be like, are you like you look like you're pro Trump?
I
right
guess
now.
if
depends
he's
on how
a
good you do it.
I guess
He's a bastard.
if you dressed as a magnet, it could be bad. If you worked at a nails and spikes store.
If you were a real magnet.
Do the magnets know it's just a costume?
If you dressed as a guy who swallowed a magnet,
oh yeah. That's a
3-hole punch gym could ruin your life.
that's actually not a bad
Yes.
costume. I might do that this year. Guy who swallowed a magnet.
Oh, that's good.
And I'll
you
just attach
tape
a bunch of metal.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
That's a
for
funny-
Halloween
that's a funny
See?
costume.
That's what I like. I like that
Swallowed
kind of Halloween costume. None of these bull crap you
See, I
dress up.
usually don't like
Yeah.
that kind of costume.
I was thinking of
I
going-
prefer to dress up like a busy town.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of going right down the middle.
You should be the
half-
worm.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna do half Wolverine, half Deadpool, right down the middle, like the
That's
poster.
cool. Well, be careful with that one because you could get some dark red paint. Again, 50% chance.
Again,
Yeah,
dude,
that's a
this
full
is a you
50%
problem.
This is
chance.
not a me
This is a
problem.
recurring problem that you've had in your life. I don't have this problem. I know what color is what color. I can tell the difference between red and black.
Well, you're also going to be putting black on
No, I
For
won't.
Deadpool?
for Deadpool.
No, I won't. I'm doing an all red Deadpool
That's not a.
Yeah, that's
with
not.
yellow eyes.
That's
What are you gonna? You're gonna turn your eyes
that's
yellow?
Darth Maul.
No. Okay, then I'll be half Wolverine, half Darth Maul.
You should be Darth Maul.
That's actually a fucking awesome idea.
Yeah.
You should be Darth Maul.
But then I'd have to go take a lightsaber class to get really good at it
yeah.
and shit. That'd be expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
And also, I'd need to do the horns. The horns would be the big thing there because I can get face paint all day.
Yeah.
I'm made of the stuff.
The horns, they sell the horns.
Another problem solved by fucking genius Patrick who just knows everything.
I was considering being Darth Maul this year.
Is that why you
But-
shaved your head?
No, I had a haircut accident.
Oh, okay, yeah. Haircut accident.
Yeah.
This is the kind of thing that happens with Patrick. Haircut accident, Grinch
Yeah.
makeup accident.
Yeah.
Series.
Well, I tried to trim my hair for Cameron's wedding, and then I
And you look damn good at that wedding, man.
You did, man.
looked cool.
Brown poop suit, dressed like a poop. Fancy
Yeah.
poop. Fancy
I looked
brown
cool.
crap.
It was good. It was
And
a
you
good.
were
The
too-
poop suit. I
Uh-huh.
almost brought the poop hat. I almost
and
brought it up.
Really? The
Yeah. But it was a
and
different color. If it was all one color,
You were farting a lot?
I wasn't farting a lot.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't fart a lot.
You farted a lot.
Oh, I was farting a lot.
You were pooting, man.
I was pooting. We were in the parking lot on the way to the casino,
You
and
kept farting, dressed as poop,
yeah,
stinking up the whole wedding.
Poop doesn't fart.
poop's a good
And
costume
butts
too
fart.
for Halloween.
Well,
nah,
the
I
s-
can't do that.
The smell that you
Bro,
can't.
you
could dress
please
up as a
stop.
fancy poop.
Don't be buying face paint for your poop costume, please. This is the type of thing you fall into. This is how your brain works.
Yeah, it's every single
Every
time, man. It's
costume
fucking crazy.
I could be coffee. I'm just looking around the room. I'm just looking around the room now, trying to think of
cannot
stuff.
be
No, I can't
coffee.
be coffee.
grounds. Getting doing the most racist blackface costume of all time. Dressing as as Michael Jackson. Someone gets mad at you, be like, "Oh, I'm coffee grounds."
You can't do this, Pat.
I was considering really hard. I was thinking about it.
DMX.
No, White Lando.
White Lando. There's no problem with White Lando. I don't think.
I think the hair would be the problem.
You're
gonna do the
You
hair?
got me instantly. You could do like an emo style haircut.
Yeah.
White emo Lando.
Emo white Lando.
Yeah.
You can dress as
You do emo white anybody.
Also, I
That's
was
genius.
I forget what it was for an episode for sure, but I was looking up on Reddit. Is it okay for me to be White Blade for Halloween?
What kind of when you Google a thing like that?
Yeah.
What are you expecting to find?
Somebody asking that question.
90% of the time, you get the answer you're looking
Yeah.
for
Really?
when you Google something like that.
But how do you trust these people?
Not this one. Not this Blade.
This guy is not trustworthy.
Like
No.
Wesley Snipes Blade. Like I wanted to see a white guy dressed up like Blade.
Why not dress as
It just looks like
Van
the Matrix.
Helsing?
It just looks
Yeah.
like Neo.
Yeah, Neo or Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Or you could kind of try and circumvent it and be like, I'm kind of an original character who's sort of a Van Helsing style deal, but with aspects of Neo from the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yes, there we go. Then you get the
And
creative
I have a
points.
few catchphrases,
Mm.
like how come motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
That was so cool when he says that in the movie.
That when somebody says something like that, every brain cell in my brain is churning to understand what does that mean.
I think it was like a
Because that
It's like
isn't
pig
a
Latin.
normal thing to say.
I think
That's
that
cool. It
was
sounds cool, but it's not. It's just a little bit.
I think it was
It's just
a
a little bit
scene,
too
though.
crazy for me.
I think that was like a cut
No, it's in
scene.
the
It wasn't it a
movie.
reference. No. The
Oh.
thing, the ice skating up the
Oh.
hill. I think that was a reference
Really?
to the movie. Yeah, and then it makes no sense.
Because they didn't do it.
I
Maybe I'm thinking of a different thing.
I have no idea. I mean, I'm no expert.
Yeah, no, I'm mixing that up with X-Men, where Toad was supposed to say, you know what happens to a toad when...
Oh, yeah. Same thing as anything else.
Yeah. But there was...
Well, that was his cool line,
That
too.
was Toad's catchphrase was, you know what happens to a toad when... Also, the guy who plays Toad in that movie is Darth Maul.
Whoa. Oh. Toad, don't care for him as a mutant.
No.
They put he's him a Morlock.
Into Deadpool.
They put Toad in it?
It was stupid, yeah.
He sucked.
It was fucking stupid. But you know who they put in Deadpool versus Wolverine that I liked? Elektra.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Alias herself.
Yeah.
Jennifer Garner.
Mrs. Alien.
Mrs. Alien.
For a split second, I forgot Jennifer Garner's name, and I was like, yeah, they got Carmen Sandiego back.
Wait. Carmen Electra obviously made you think her name was Carmen Sandiego.
I don't know. I'm like, what's her name again? I know her name's Carmen.
That is amazing, man.
I thought that her name was
one
Carmen
of our brightest
Sandiego.
stars on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
While we're still doing throwing it back to awesome culture and everything like that, this is making me think of the best one of all time of that, which is when you called Avril Lavigne Shaquille Keys.
Shaquille Keys. We've had some real fun.
That is enough to make me cry laughing at any moment.
Shaquille Keys.
Yeah, because
Skater boy.
Because I can see the map in my head of how that. I can see the map in my head of how that got there. But Shaquilla's a real curveball. Avril Lavigne kind of sounds like Alicia Keys.
It's an A name.
But it kind of sounds like Alicia Keys. And then I think I was trying to be silly.
Female Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquilla Keys.
Shaquilla Keys is so fun.
Oh my god!
What was the thing? I forgot.
That's from like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Shaquilla Keys.
There was one recently that I forgot Bill Burr's name when we were talking about
Bobo something.
What did I call
Glengarry Glen Ross has
Yeah,
Bobo,
there was the Glengarry
Demo,
Glen Ross. It was like
Bill Bowden or something. Bill Bowden.
It's a combination of Bill Burr and Bob Oden.
Yeah, Bill Bowden is going to be in the new Glengarry Glen Ross.
It's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
God,
well,
my brain is shit. My brain's a piece of wet crap.
Your brain is beautiful. Have you not just see all the joy that entered the world just now?
Yeah,
Like 1,000 screaming ghosts coming out of Pandora's box?
Yeah, and made me smile like an upside down frown. Scary.
Trying to get scaring into it.
Yeah.
Trying to get scary into it. Because, guys, today
We're
begins
talking about
the 3 weeks of Halloween.
The 2 to 3 weeks.
The 2 to 3
play the
weeks of
sound.
Halloween.
Dude, just let me.
Let it be natural,
Well,
man.
hold on.
No.
See how good
If you
this'll
walk
hit.
up to guys
See
on
how
the street
good
with a
this'll
guitar,
hit.
I
You
play the
do.
guitar.
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they do it?
Guys on the street. I see a guy on the street. I say, "Play your body is a wonderland."
Your body is a wonderland.
Mm-hmm. I've been stumping my parents go and see their friend play guitar at. He's like an older guy.
You've been stumping him with requests?
I've been stumping him with requests.
That can't feel good. That's got to feel bad.
No, because then
both of you.
he says he's like, "That's crazy that you even know that."
What have you been saying?
I asked him. He was playing like 60s pop songs.
Party next door.
He's playing like 60s pop stuff, and I said, "You should play a Walker Brothers song." He was like, "I've heard of them, but I don't know any of their songs."
Play
So
Please,
that's
Please,
a
Please
classic
by Sabrina
lie that you
Carpenter.
say when somebody says a band. You say,
Yeah,
I've heard
of them. I think.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of them.
I
but
think
never
he's
listened to
maybe
them.
a liar.
He's lying to you.
But
He
my
doesn't know
mom
what
keeps
the fuck-
texting me songs to stump him.
Why are you trying to stump this?
I don't know
Let
why
this
she
guy
wants to
fucking-
stump her
You wanna-
friend so bad.
Oh, okay. So let me look up the runtime, and I'll just sit here, and you can listen to it by yourself, and I'll do nothing.
Yeah.
That's what I would do if I was him.
It was the time I went to Nashua, and I was drunk by 7 p.m.
Night.
Yeah, night.
Yeah,
7
nighttime.
night. Got there at 5.
Okay. So 5 is
we-
usually when people start
Let me
drinking.
just cut this part. This sucks. This is bad.
I saw a
area.
ghost.
I forgot about that,
There we go.
and it actually scared me.
Bad audio. It sounded like a fool just then.
It's not
Talking
gonna
about
scare me,
Stumping my mom's friend.
I saw a ghost.
How do I get moneyed for this?
Money.
Why
Why
do you
do
get
people
moneyed?
pay to hear this
Well,
when I talk like this?
because stuff like Shaquilla Keys.
Yeah, but that's very few and far between.
Well, this was a free one. No one's paying for this.
All right. Well, I guess that fixes it.
But there's going to be a Shaquille Keys level gaff on the premium. I can promise you that.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to set him up in a crazy way that you guys won't believe. I'm going to bring out some name he's never fucking heard of. Some actor that you've seen one time, and it's going to unlock something in your memory. You're going to be
There's going to be wires crossed in my brain. I'm going to get the name wrong.
Braden Jakarta.
Who the
Will Internet.
Braden Jakarta? You don't know Braden Jakarta?
He's a really famous actor, man.
I don't know him.
We need to start
Will
seeding him
Internet's
right
not
now.
a guy.
Yeah, he's Amy Poehler's husband. Or used to be or some shit. Okay. Guys, today we are tackling, I guess it's not so much scary as it is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's almost what
I
is
had a
the
slideshow
most
too.
scariest
We're going to
thing
start with
about being scared is when it's real.
I guess that's true. Fake stuff doesn't really scare me.
No, real stuff like this.
I saw a ghost.
Is that a real guy saying that?
Yeah.
That's actually scary.
That's actually my neighbor. I recorded him through the wall.
Is he playing the piano too?
Yeah, that was him in the shower.
Little ditty to himself. He's listening to that song and singing
And
the
then he
lyrics.
also saw a ghost.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So today we're doing satanic phenomena.
Yes.
Okay.
Satanic phenomena.
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 That's pretty good.
Satanic phenomena.
Do you have my slideshow open? I was just looking for it.
I'm going to slide on you. It's going to be a show.
Don't slide on me. I think that was it right there. I think I just called it Untitled.
That's a really scary name.
I was not. Yeah, mine's really short. I guess I'll go first with it.
Okay.
So the first thing that I
fully
found,
black screen.
there could be a ghost.
Satan is so Halloweenistic.
I agree.
I looked up something.
Did you guys believe in Satan when you were growing up?
Yeah.
I don't think
I was
so.
really afraid of the devil.
I fully thought
Yeah.
that he was around.
I was pretty afraid of ghosts, demons, aliens, and
But not
animals,
Satan.
but not like capital S Satan. I don't think I had that type of.
I was afraid of going to hell. I was afraid that
But you didn't think Satan was working mysteriously in your life, and you had
no, I didn't think that he was working in my
You
life.
never rebuked
but
Satan in the name of Jesus Christ.
no,
I believed in
thought
Slender Man.
I was more afraid of getting in trouble with God.
One
I think
time
it was mostly a fear of getting in trouble.
One time I got so scared about Slender Man that I thought that he was chasing me on my bike, and I rode home really fast.
Yeah, I always would get really scared when I was walking to school because it would be early in the morning and I'd just be alone.
Yeah.
And
Marble
those are
Hornets,
two of
man.
the scariest times.
I agree. Alone.
The witching
And
hour,
early in
they
the
call
morning.
them.
Really early, the witching
Yeah.
hour.
This first website that I went to, or I found something on, was a website called Lipstick Alley, which is a. This site is an offshoot
like
of
the sound of
EddieGeorge.com, the personal website of former Tennessee Titans running back Eddie George, who is now retired from the NFL.
Okay, Lipstick Alley.
And the first thing that I found on there was somebody talking about a dream that they had, where they said, not sure where to post this, but 2 nights ago, I fell asleep while reading. The lights were on. I saw a figure come out of the corner, and I thought it was my mom. I didn't realize I'd fell asleep because my dream was the exact same setting as my room. As the figure got closer, it was a man who didn't have any skin.
Oh, my God.
His nails were long, and at the end were black, and I heard cries from them.
From his nails.
His nails were long, and I heard cries from
A screaming
God.
finger.
a screaming
This
finger.
is already terrifying.
He was a horrible sight to see. Let's just say he makes Freddy Krueger look like Beyonce.
Hello, Freddy Krueger.
I could only see half of his face due to him having a long black robe which covered his mouth. He kept walking around the bed and looking at me with curiosity and almost sadness. He paced around the bed for what seemed like a very long time. He wouldn't say anything, but it came to a point where he got really close to me and uncovered his mouth. If he would have stuck his lips out, he could have kissed me. When we got
Sounds
really
like he wants
close.
to fuck this thing.
Yeah, that sounds like.
When he
Doing
got
that
really
and the Freddy Krueger thing.
When he got that close, he stopped and looked up. I'm assuming something caught his attention because he had his eyes fixated on something. He backed up, rubbed his hands along the foot of my bed, and comforter and smelled it. He left after doing this. Has anyone ever had a dream like this? What should I do? And all the posts were like telling her that like this is a response to every single other person in the forum because everyone was just telling her to run.
You need to run.
It's so funny to say it was a dream and
Yeah.
then end it, say, what should I do?
Right?
Wake up.
What should I do about this?
What should
this
I
person
do?
said, y'all telling her to run. It was a dream where she's supposed to run. To.
This is the only person with any sense.
Yeah,
in this whole
the red woman. The
Even the
president
person
of the
telling the
LSA.
story is stupid.
Yeah.
What do you mean, what should I do?
Just wake up.
It ended.
Yeah, wake
It's
up.
over, man.
It already ended.
Yeah, you're not going to do it. It's not going to come back.
It's fine.
You'll never be in there again.
It's okay.
And this person, this next person, Turthin, wants us to. They want us to do a prayer against Beelzebub's physical and spiritual infestation in their life and home. So, I guess we got to do.
Well, this is actually. I feel like
we got to do a prayer for this person.
maybe Beelzebub.
I think I maybe was going to delete this from my slides.
Beelzebub is the lord of the flies, correct? He rules over flies.
Oh, so they got a
so
fly
maybe they have an
problem.
infestation of flies or fruit flies or something like that.
Okay, so
In which case, I would recommend apple cider vinegar with the splash of dish
In
soap.
Jesus' name we pray. I pray that Turthin gets dish soap and apple cider vinegar in a cup.
in a cup.
and
in
next
the
to
corner
any
of
problem
their
areas.
house.
God, I pray she has a cup. Jesus Christ.
Please
In
get
your
that
holy
cup.
name.
In Jesus' name I
Turthin
pray.
have-
I pray that Turthin rids the flies from her house. I pray that there's no more bugs.
Thank you.
Amen.
And I pray that she takes out the trash,
And
which
hit-
causes fruit flies.
Hit him with some
Trash
tongues.
causes
Hit him
it.
with some tongues.
Ketchup.
Anytime somebody spoke tongues at my church growing up, it was when it sounded like when Adam Sandler goes like, it was exactly that exact type of look and sound.
It's the same thing.
It is
Yeah.
tongues.
Is he speaking in tongues? Is that what he does?
That thing?
Yeah.
A
Is
little
that
bit.
the Sandler, like,
The Sandler tongue.
the Sandler tongue? He's speaking in Sandler tongue,
Like in parcel
like
tongue.
parcel tongue,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
He's speaking to.
Where did you learn Sandler tongue?
And it's a battle between Sandler and Jack Black for who can do the most gibberish in 1 second.
I bet Jack Black literally wants to kill himself for not coming up with skibbity.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. How do you do
How do you
every
get that
variation
close? How do you
and
get
just
that
never
close
hit
and turn back
skibbity?
before you hit skibbity toilet?
He
Do you
goes,
think he was gonna do the
nobody's gonna
movie?
hear skibbity.
Huh?
Do you think Jack Black was going to be in the Skibbity Toilet movie?
Probably.
He would be so
Yeah.
amazing at that.
He would be good.
He would have crushed that.
What we could have had.
We could have
It
had
got canceled, right?
Yeah, Valve. Valve was like, don't you dare.
What? Really?
Well, it's all Gmod
Yeah.
assets.
You're telling me Gabe in himself?
He didn't want. Gay Ben hates making money.
But Gay Ben might. He's the type of guy where if he realizes he's wrong, he'll
True.
make it right.
We can send him an email,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he responds to him.
Yeah.
Dear Gay Ben, hi. We are three, and this you got to start writing this down. We are three
Don't write it
adult men
Don't
who
write it
love
down.
Skibbity Toilet.
You can write it down now.
And we also host a podcast called Podcast About List. And we would love for you to come on and
Okay, what are we getting to?
what's the word I'm looking for?
Well,
And
we're trying to
write this
get him to
down.
make the movie.
And
We're not just trying to
we
get
would
him as a
love
guest.
for you to defend your heinous decision to destroy the Skibbity Toilet movie
Because you hate
because you hate making money and poop.
Making poop.
You hate making money, but
I bet
love making
one
poop.
look at him, he loves making poop.
He got all skinny, right?
I fucking hope not.
He better not have.
Nah.
Did he get on the Aussie?
I fucking hope not, man.
If you get on that Aussie, I'm gonna get down to Valve headquarters. I'm gonna stop the valve that's taking out all the fat in your head.
Yeah, that's right. Do you think he has one on the back of his head?
Mm-hmm.
He is
got
that
one.
picture of the red guy. Oh, that should be my Halloween costume.
I think we said that.
That's a
to
good
you
idea.
Before.
It's a perfect one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. I think we said that to you before, and you were like, "No."
But then I got to be shirtless.
He is shirtless, right?
So I got to lose like 50, 60 pounds.
I thought the Valve guy was like the neck.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fat guy.
I don't think so.
I thought so too.
I think you
Yeah.
only see his neck.
Or is he strong? Is he like
I
one
think
of
you
those?
don't you
I think
see
he's
like
just
kind of the
normal.
back of his shoulders a little
And
bit.
he's fat?
You can see
And
his
he
fat
turns-
back.
You
All right, well, that'll be
turns into
fun
one of
then.
them.
He turns?
Yeah, you've never seen the turn? That's what scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
when I was
that's
a kid.
the scary one.
I've never seen the turn.
He turns just like he doesn't turn all the way around. He just turns his head like
Why
that.
did they
For,
decide
like,
to do
Left 4
such
Dead
a
2?
scary thing? Oh, maybe it was Left 4 Dead.
No, I think it was a
No,
different one.
I would remember that. I
I
played
don't
that a
remember which
lot.
one it was.
When does the Valve guy turn?
He turns. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Continue.
And then the last one here, I went to steelguitar.forum.com. This is where steel players meet online, and somebody had a question. They said, teenage kids listening to satanic music. Next slide. Kids today listen to a lot of this weird stuff. Can it make them hear voices in their head and be out of control of their thoughts and actions? Dave H. And Brad Bechtel, creator of the Bechtel test, said no.
He's the one who created that shit?
Yeah, Brad Bechtel.
I salute you, Brad Bechtel.
This is
Thank you, Brad.
And why did I always know a man came up with that?
a steel guitar player from San Francisco came up with the Bechtel test. And that's the end of my thing. I didn't do too much.
You hit us with the old 3-piece.
Yeah.
I like that.
I didn't want to read that.
No, that's perfectly fine. Okay, you can head to mine if you'd like, if you would be so inclined to go ahead to mine. So I focus on this more from the perspective that I understand it, which is the Christian perspective, because I grew up believing that that Satan was very real and that he was controlling Obama to make him do healthcare.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we believed. And I went to a website that was called, I believe, The Worthy Christian or something like that. And they have a spiritual warfare section, which is what we called it back in the day. It was spiritual warfare because it's an ongoing war between basically angels that have white clothes versus demons that have red clothes. So this was Yu-Gi-Oh! Demonic. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game. It is just a game. Seriously. No one is going to sell their soul to Satan because they play a game. A game is for fun. Summoned Skull is awesome. So is Spellbinding Circle. The worst thing that can happen playing the game is if kids get a paper cut.
No, the worst thing that can happen is your neighbor steals your cards.
Okay, that's a real thing that happened to you, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Next slide. This is some responses. Take it or leave it. I've seen many demons in my life, and when my son brought some home, a demon was in the same room as the cards. It's called discernment. So you guys may not be privy to this, but in the spiritual world, there are people who can sense when demons are around.
Yeah.
Okay? And it basically is the feeling of you have a stomach ache or you have hiccups.
Right. Or you're scared.
It's
you're
always
scared.
hiccups and then a cold sensation, right? Or is that a
It's
ghost?
basically if you walk into a room and you feel just worse than you did before you went in, there's a demon occupying that room.
Yeah, what you want to do is you want to walk into a room, ask yourself, am I 100% sure there is no demon in this room? And
Yeah.
if the answer
You
is
start
no, if you're even 99%
second-guessing
sure,
yourself.
There's got to be
there's likely a demon.
There's got to be a demon at KFC then.
There's
have
more
an
likely
issue
a
at
demon.
KFC?
I leave a KFC and I feel worse than most restaurants.
Sounds like there's a demon outside of KFC.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
It's when you leave.
So there's a demon in New York.
in the world. The only safe
in
haven.
everything except for KFC.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from what you're saying.
And most restaurants I go to because I order too much.
so it seems like the only places without demons are restaurants.
So I guess restaurants are demon free, and then I get up and then I walk outside and then I feel
Yeah, instant
bad
demon.
because there's a demon outside.
There's a demon that's occupying New York
demon.
City. I think that people have been. My family's known that for a long time.
Mm.
Next is if anyone is posting comments that are saying nothing is wrong with playing this game and calling themselves a Christian, they're either a new Christian, ignorant, rebellious, being used of the devil, or a witch who is trying to sway parts of the body to learn about witchcraft. I say that comment with love and no bitterness whatsoever. How do you get monsters onto the playing field? Answer: you must summon them from the dark world.
Or the Toon World.
Well, it depends on the game you're playing. They're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, no, but there's
Toon
a
World's
card
from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, there's a card
really?
called Toon World.
You
take
don't
it
know
from-
Toon World?
Yeah.
That was like the main thing about Yu-Gi-Oh to me.
Blue
as a
Eyes
kid.
Toon Dragon.
And all the
Who's-
Toon version.
I've never heard of a
Yeah.
Toon version.
What?
Toon Summon Skull was cool.
I only
All
know
the tunes were basically the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Pegasus.
I
used
wasn't
to-
allowed to watch
He had the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
The
white
gay
hair
guy
and the one eye.
with the one eye.
Yeah,
I wasn't allowed to
Pegasus
watch-
was cool.
watch
He was my
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pegasus
favorite
was
one.
so cool.
I got the Pegasus starter deck.
I wasn't allowed to watch
Damn.
Pokemon at first because it's Poke the Demon. I wasn't allowed to watch Digimon, Digital Demon.
My cousin wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob because my aunt thought he was gay.
Wow.
Yeah. He thought that
You thought
SpongeBob
that
was gay.
Oh, okay.
Not my cousin.
Oh, okay. I was
She
wondering.
said that, she said
said
gay
he
kid.
was
yeah, well,
gay.
she thought that
Well,
your cousin was
SpongeBob
gay, and he
is-
wasn't allowed to watch anything. It wasn't
Yeah.
just SpongeBob.
No.
He basically sat in a box
Yeah.
for most of his
He got
days.
he got to watch The Wall.
What do you even if you
What do you watch if you're gay?
what the
What do you watch if you're
No, but
gay?
if you are a conservative lady
Because
and
I hear Drag Race and I think, oh, they must be watching
yeah,
cars.
turns out it's just a bunch of...
It's just another one of those
a bunch of
shows.
lollipop people walking around.
Lollipop. Okay, Dave Chappelle, cool it.
They're all colorful.
The lollipop people. What the hell is that? You can't be talking like that. That's insane.
I think a good amount of them dress up like a lollipop.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Well, it
Today's
depends on
challenge is to
I think the
dress up
challenge
as a
was
lollipop,
I think
yeah.
maybe that's the episode I saw.
Lollipop episode.
Next is please, if you are a Christian and believe wholeheartedly that the word is the truth, then remove the lie that Satan has planted in your minds that Yu-Gi-Oh and any other form of magical wonders are okay. They are not. They are dead.
Magical wonders.
Yu-Gi-Oh and any magical wonder like Yu-Gi-Oh.
I hate
Magical
wonders.
It's so funny to say magical wonders are not okay.
Yeah, magical
Yeah.
wonders sound
Wonders?
fucking awesome.
Wonders are not okay.
Wonder?
That's
No,
bullshit.
because the only wonder is the one true wonder. His one sunder.
The word.
His once under. He's the wonder like the onceler.
Yeah.
O-N-E.
He's the wonder like the onceler. His one sunder.
Okay, keep going.
He went once under a bridge.
You worship him every Sunder.
You worship him every sunder.
Uh-huh.
He turned wine.
Your wife and sunder.
Your wife and sunder. He turned wine from water.
Wonder.
Water.
And he walked on wonder.
He walked on wonder.
He walked on wonder.
Water.
Water.
And he's his father.
And he's the father
And the Sunder. And the Holy Spirit.
and the sunder.
Oops,
He
I
says don't.
blundered.
He says don't plunder.
Why was the whole Bible not written in a rap?
Yeah, that'd be.
Or why have
cool.
they not done a rap version? The
They should
Y-O
do.
version.
They do a
Yeah.
rap version.
Really?
Yeah,
What's that?
there's definitely a Christian rap.
It was Christian
No,
rap.
but
of
No,
course.
but like the
rap
I mean, like
adaptation
a
of the
whole
Bible.
rap Bible.
Barats and Beretta Bible in a minute. Remember that?
No, what the fuck is that?
That was that like they were like YouTube sketch troupe,
Oh, shit.
and they did the Bible in a minute.
When you say YouTube sketch troupe, that's like telling somebody that they were like, that someone's like a general in the army.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I have such reverence for you.
That used to be people's bread and butter. That used
Yeah.
to make or
YouTube sketch
break
troupe.
lives. No.
Absolutely. Oh.
Thing in a minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
Hang
used
on
to
a
be
minute.
like it.
That was a
That's
good
like
one.
you,
though.
if you did that, you fucking made it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
popped off. Crazy.
Yeah.
Those guys were good. What
next.
happened to them?
Yu-Gi-Oh! So this is the original response. Ira Ben Yahweh says, so is Dungeons and Dragons, so is Ouija board.
Dungans and
Oh, yeah,
Dragons.
so is Dungans and Drangons. So is a Ouija board. I would imagine, right? Please explain all the suicides that follow the playing of these games.
Dungans and Dragons.
Do you remember? I mean, I knew probably 30 kids who played Dungons and Drangons
Yeah.
Dungans and Dragons.
Ouija board.
and committed a suicide.
Ouija
Yeah.
board.
A suicide followed.
I actually
Dungans and Dragons.
I know a kid who choked on a dragon when he was playing.
A Drangan?
Yeah. He died.
Wow.
He dunked his dragon.
He dunged
so
his
sad.
he dunged his dragon.
He put
and
it in his...
choked to death.
Wow.
That's so horrible.
Yeah.
That's an awful suicide that has followed that.
And he put it in his mouth to commit suicide.
And I think, yeah, so next I want to cover the other side of this. Okay, so this is from the r/Satanism on Reddit.
Yeah.
This is designs for my version of Satan.
That's a
Fun fact
Wolverine.
about his outfit in the last picture, all of it is gifts from his friends he made in his past. So this is what we're scared of.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is demonic summoning is
Yeah.
this type of thing. And I think that I put two of them in here. Another one is, here is my
Wow.
Lucifer.
Whoa.
He is the ruler of hell, but his dream job is to become a teacher.
Aw.
No,
actually-
don't say aw. Say
Oh
ah.
shit! It's even getting. Oh my god! I can't believe it.
You're infected.
You
Jeez.
need to be.
This is kind of like I'm
exercised.
getting too close to the case kind of thing. I spent too long researching this.
You're
I feel
becoming
like
satanic.
I can't draw the line anymore.
Yeah, because I see this shit and I want to fucking destroy it.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to squash this.
Yeah.
This is the you do look at this and realize this is the ruler of all evil who rules over hell.
If I had a gun, I'd shoot the TV.
No. That would be demonic possession on your part because
Well, I would. I don't know. I
you'd
thought
be
this was
destroying
real.
my TV.
Yeah.
It's not real.
I pledge my life to you.
Who?
You better be talking to Julio.
I was talking
You
to
better
Julio.
be
I was
proposing
talking
to Julio.
Yeah.
Julio, did you feel anything when he said that?
I accept.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So
accept your life.
you have been now you are pledged.
Okay.
Okay, but not to Lucifer, no.
Oh no.
You don't find this cute at all. You find this disgusting.
Ew.
Ew.
I hate its little cheek.
I didn't even notice that it had a cheek.
Me
okay?
neither.
You're obsessed with him.
I'm not obsessed. I'm obsessed with hating him.
And his bow with
And his
legs.
skinny little tail.
Yeah, and his stupid skinny jeans that he's got on, and his belt buckle, and his cute hat. This shit is demonic, and I'm going to have no part of it. And in fact, get it off my screen. I don't want to see it in this office.
Change it.
No, don't go back. Don't go to the other one. No, go forward.
Go forward.
Go forward. Back to Christianity. I want to escape Satanism. Spider-Man 1917. Amazing picture. Just wondering if you have seen demons, been attacked by them, or how you can tell it is them tormenting you rather than trauma, chemical imbalance, sleep deprivation, psychosis, hormones, situations, etc. What are some of the ways they oppress you? What do you do? My guess is binding and rebuking in Jesus' name, claiming and reciting scriptures, the blood of Jesus, and putting on the armor of God are the most important things to do in these times.
Oh, the armor of God. That's smart.
Armor of God is really, really smart.
I think that'll help you.
That's probably going to help.
Yeah, that's probably like the one weakness.
Putting on armor is going to help with almost anything.
Yeah, it's the armor of God.
If you're protecting yourself from something, you should have armor on.
That's what I'm saying. It's smart. Yeah, it's good to do.
Next, other one says, as you know, I lived with a couple for about 10 years. A couple of demons they're talking about. And nobody responds to this guy, which I thought was so sad. The next post says, I've only had one encounter with a demon. I saw it in a woman at the hospital I worked in. It froze in my tracks when she sat up in bed, made claws with her fingers, and growled and screamed. I never want to see that again.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
That's really, really scary. And then next, this guy's still fishing for a response on this, someone to ask. That is good information, Bluebird. I might add that I have kind of an advantage over people. They believe in God out of faith. I know there is a God, for I've met the devil, and God yanked me from his grasp one night when I was about to do something eternally stupid. It was being very vague, and still nobody responds at all, and it really made me sad. The next post is... Hi, Spider-Man. A very relevant topic. At the moment, there's a great move of Satan and his demons infiltrating unsuspecting believers and a supposed move of the Holy Spirit, but it is of demonic spirits. It is affecting the young ones, especially through leadership. Just saw a very good exposing of this on YouTube. I will look out the video. The teacher showed clips of this false move and the effects on people and explained how it was false. Very good and clear teaching. By the way, I have had the heavy pressure on me while in bed many years ago. Some of my friends have also had it too. I pleaded the blood of Jesus and was released. Praised the Lord. P.S. The video is a Kundalini spirit in church leaders. And here comes our friend Other again, who says, LOL, I lived with them for about 10 years and I cannot recommend getting to know them that well. Because someone said, know your enemy. You cannot beat an enemy you don't know.
Yeah. We've all met a guy like this.
And again, I went through this entire 10 pages and nobody was curious as to what he meant by saying that he lived with demons for 10 years.
Or his enemy.
And that he met the devil.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a fuck and it made me
Did he
so
say
fucking
anything?
sad.
Did he say anything on other pages?
No, he just kept making posts on anything that was like this that was talking about. He was like,
he's fishing.
Yeah, I basically lived with a demon and demon affected my life for about 10 years and I was about to make the biggest mistake in my life and God saved me. And no one wants to know.
I want to
the
know.
details.
I want to know
so
about other
badly.
one's life so bad.
So I might send him a message.
Yeah.
Next slide. When I was at a Christian college, I attacked another student's faith and he became an atheist. Now my entire life is focused on spiritual warfare and deliverance, as has been that way for over 10 years. Do not attack others' faith. God will deal severely with people that do. I don't always have control of my body and I can't read. I have lived a very wicked life and I'm so sorry for what I've done. This is the penalty I must face.
I can't read.
So if you want to reply to him, do it through
he's saying,
call him over the phone or something.
I guess he's saying that God took away his ability to read, or a demon did, or something. The point is, stuff is not going well for this guy.
No.
He doesn't have control of his body. He can't read. But let's check in one more time with the guys over on the Satanism. My drawing of Satan, and it's a red devil with a white ear that says "Hail." So this is this is our enemy, guys. You know your enemy.
Yeah.
Right. Unless you're other, and then you don't really want to because
you already did.
So
he already
well.
knows.
Basically already did.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the end of my satanic spiel.
All right.
Don't say
I didn't mean it like that.
So yeah, before you here to stay on the title slide for mine, for a minute. But mine, I looked through a bunch of different forums and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at some spiritual warfare stuff. I looked at some Christian movie reviews from children.
Mm-hmm. What movies did they say were satanic?
There was one. There was one that was for Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah.
Of course, they say Ghost Rider is satanic.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But the thing that was making me laugh is the thing they said was they were like, the character Ghost Rider, he's an evil demon fighting in hell. Mm-hmm. But the whole movie, they act like it's almost a superhero story.
Bullshit.
And then I realized that Satan is not all demons and fire. It's one of the prime directives of... Get the reference. Star Trek. Prime directive. Is that Star Trek? I don't know if that's Star Trek.
Okay.
Of Satanism is to basically hide the truth about what's really going on and the injustices and the atrocities that are going on in this world behind the scenes. Stuff that the typical person is being... their wool is being pulled over their eyes. And I want to lay them bare and show what's really going on.
Sounds satanic to me. You want to lay me bare?
Not you. The secrets.
I
want to reveal the satanic secrets that exist behind the scenes, and I want to read some news stories that you guys probably have not seen in the typical mainstream news sources.
Because they're satanic lizards, grays.
Right. They're not going to tell you stuff like this.
That's fair.
So here's some news stories that have happened over the past few years. Here we can start. Special Forces unalive Obama clone.
They did not unalive his clone.
Special Forces unalive Obama clone.
So he probably had to make a new clone.
And I'm just reading. I'll read excerpts from each of these articles.
Wait, and this was on October 7th?
That's what it says.
Oh my God! It's all a distraction.
2 bullets struck the agent's head. As he fell, a second Fed, gun in hand, leaped in front of Obama and screamed into his lapel microphone for backup. He discharged a single round, missing wide, and was shot dead. The last agent fell to a volley of gunfire that also hit Obama, now gasping and wheezing on the ground. The Special Forces lead held Obama's wrist and felt his fading pulse. Why? Obama gurgled and died. Inexplicably, the body spontaneously combusted, starting at both hands and spreading to the arms and chest. Special Forces tried extinguishing the flames with sand and water, but their efforts were in vain. The flames were rapidly charring burnt flesh. Check his feet, the Special Forces lead, who had been trained to spot body doubles and clones, called out. They swiftly yanked off Obama's socks and sneakers and saw that he had flat feet and that his sneakers had been augmented to fit people with fallen arches. They pulled down his pants. Obama had no genitals, a telltale indicator of cloning. The body became too hot to touch and was soon consumed by fire.
How is this not on CNN breaking news?
So basically, this website that I found, this is Mystic Investigations, but evil.
What is this?
This is called Real Raw News.
Oh my God.
And this is basically an evil and violent right-wing man who's doing mystic investigations. And the crazy thing about it is it seems to be very popular.
Really?
It has like huge comment sections.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Here's another one. This is how this happened. Bill Gates hanged at Gitmo ahead of schedule.
Oh, well, that's not that bad.
We all heard about this, didn't we?
I think I remember this.
Handcuffed at the wrists, Gates emerged from a Humvee kicking and screaming and accusing the military of betraying its own promises. You can't do this to me. I have 4 more days. You lied to me. I want to speak to who's in charge here. I demand it, Gates crowed. Rear Admiral Crandall. This is a big character.
Okay.
So they even have characters like...
Xavier. This is their Remington.
Asked whether Gates had any last words. I'm innocent of all charges brought against me, Gates said. Melinda is a liar. I'm a good man. I am charitable, and I've always obeyed the law. Yes, I was arrested in 1975 and again in 1977 for driving without a license and speeding, but those don't deserve a death sentence. I asked if you had any last words. I didn't ask you to write a novel. Damn, Admiral Crandall said.
Well, I mean, Admiral Crandall, kind of fucking cool.
Yeah.
He motioned to the soldier standing behind Gates. The soldier pulled a lever and a trap door beneath Gates' feet swung open. But something went wrong. His neck did not immediately snap. Rather, he dangled in the air, his legs flailing wildly and his eyes bulging from their sockets as if to burst. A guttural gurgling sound escaped his lips as his handcuffed arms tried in vain to grab the rope from which he was hanging. Rear Admiral Crandall's assistant asked if they should cut Gates down, but the Admiral said no, that the sentence would be carried out despite technical difficulties. Gates hung there for about 4 to 5 minutes alive before strangulation killed him. They then cut him down and a doctor said he was dead. Bill Gates is no more, our source said.
Their sources has to be Crandall.
Who can say?
It's Crandall.
They can't endanger their sources.
Come on, Crandall.
But all types of stuff is going on that we don't even hear about. For example, IRS to open sniper school.
No.
This is really bad news.
This is bad news for me and Pat.
An administration whistleblower speaking under condition of anonymity for fear of reprisal told Real Raw News on Tuesday that the IRS will spend some of its newfound wealth, $87 billion, on opening a sniper school where Treasury agents will be trained to use the M24 sniper weapon system, a military and police version of the popular Remington Model 700 series rifles. According to the source, the IRS has already scouted a location in Utah and plans to break ground once the criminal regime ratifies the unconstitutional climate, health, and tax bill, which earmarks over $80 billion for IRS improvements. Those improvements include hiring 87,000 new agents, a percentage of whom will attend Sniper Academy.
Okay,
you're creating jobs. Like, what's the problem with that?
You're going to say that till you get a piece of hot lead burning through your skull.
Well, I'm joining. How am I going to pay off all my debt? I'm going to join this school.
You would be an IRS sniper inflicting tyranny on the American people.
If it takes away all the debt that I have.
IRS sniper is so
I'm a sniper
awesome.
at the IRS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I take out
basically
people who
fucking
don't pay their
sniper school.
taxes.
Pretty much
I'm
shoot
training at
homeless
work.
people. Yeah, that's what I
shoot
do.
homeless people and anyone that wants to abolish it.
JAG
I
believe you
missed
would do
Ted
this,
Jones.
JAG hangs Stephen Colbert.
No!
JAG is like the
Jag.
military JAG.
Like the show.
It's like the military, like they do military tribunals and stuff.
I would not be
surprised
surprised if they hung Stephen Colbert because of how I would say that Trump isn't running against Kamala. No. He's running against Stephen Colbert.
This is something. So you would actually be surprised. They're actually even more than what this reveals a huge secret about Stephen.
Well, God damn it!
So I'm going to read it for you. On July 29th, this is recent. On July 29th, 2024, Stephen Colbert asked Rear Admiral David T. Wilson why JAG was about to hang him without first convincing him at military tribunal.
Hey, quick question. Why are you guys going to hang me?
As he lay in the fetal position atop a steel slab with a noose ominously looming above his head. A minute earlier, he had been standing upright, cussing the admiral and spitting onto the hangman and a Navy chaplain who peered fixedly into Colbert's eyes as though he spied unadulterated evil lurking behind them, an intangible malice reminiscent of the wickedness another chaplain had seen in Gavin Newsom moments before his death. And that's a link.
I remember
Gavin
him dying.
Newsom's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, I remember him dying.
If an entity or different personality had inhabited Colbert's body and mind, it bonded and clung to him at the start of his tribunal and did not enfranchise him until the last moments. JAG staff, however, believed that Colbert was sane, irrational, and unglued, but also unperturbed by inhabiting spirits or multiple personalities. In his final days, Colbert refused sustenance, drank little water, clawed at walls with his fingernails, and hissed at everyone who approached his cells, telling guards, "Stephen's not coming back."
Oh my God.
He was led to the platform at gunpoint. "Precedence dictates we allow you a final statement," Admiral Wilson said. Colbert sneered. "So you're gonna kill Stephen, huh? I told you 5 times he ain't here." The hangman began lowering the noose. "But you know what? I don't think he wants to miss this. I don't think he wants to miss the show," Colbert said. Colbert's body suddenly stiffened and froze in place. He stood as if paralyzed for a moment, then collapsed and curled into a ball. His eyes opened wide with fear, and he murmured, What's going on here? Where am I?" "Mr. Colbert, it's a good thing you were a talk show host and not a method actor, because you're terrible at it," Admiral Wilson said. Damn. The hangman covered Colbert's head with a black sack and placed the noose around his neck. The door under Colbert's feet swung open and he fell, yo-yoing a bit before the hangman lowered his corpse to the ground. The physician found no pulse and pronounced him dead. Colbert's lifeless form was zipped into a plastic bag and driven off to be placed on ice.
Okay, I think I know what's going on here. Colbert has split personalities.
Mm-hmm.
He's a conservative 1 second, and he's a liberal the next.
And the other time he's a demon.
Yeah.
Well, no, the liberal one is a demon.
And then there's also
For 1 second, for 1 single second in that jail cell, the real Stephen Colbert came out, and he was back to his old self. And he was saying they're trying to take away our guns. It's election season. Why can't we shoot them? That type of thing.
Yeah.
And then the wicked liberal Stephen Colbert grasped onto his body once more.
Yeah.
And took over his mind.
I'm just confused why like JAG has anything to do with Colbert here.
Well,
do they explain that?
Because he's evil. They
do they
kill
explain why
people.
I don't think they like it's like military like law.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It was
he-
like a
he-
West Wing style
Well,
TV
if you
show.
listen to the news report, he was a demon.
So JAG
Demons are under
demonically
the
possessed.
military's purview.
That's in
Okay.
military jurisdiction.
But what I know from Mystic Investigations is that it's the what's it called? I mean, it's MI that does all this stuff.
Mystic Investigations. Well, but Mystic Investigations is real. This is obviously fictional.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is somebody tarnishing the good work that they do.
That Xavier's been doing. Over the past couple
Okay.
years.
Now I'm starting to understand. I thought that you meant that this is affiliated.
No, it's not affiliated. No, I
Okay.
was doing a comparison.
Oh, got it.
Nancy Pelosi hanged at Gitmo. Camp Delta
Interesting.
staff have called Pelosi an irascible prisoner, second only to the late Hillary Rodham Clinton. That's the best
can't-
part of these.
God,
is
I can't
discovering
wait.
who's dead.
Can you imagine how amazing that'll feel the first time that is in print?
The late Hillary Rodham Clinton, who coincidentally lived in the same cell ahead of her hanging in April 2021.
And they were probably scissoring.
Perhaps Hillary's poltergeist inhabited the cell and haunted Pelosi, letting her know what awaited her, an afterlife of eternal damnation in limbo.
Oh my God.
Nancy Pelosi was pronounced dead at 10:07 a.m. EST, December 27, 2022. For Trump, her death must have been a catharsis. She had plotted to murder not only him, but also his family, including his youngest son, Barron.
Oh my
That's
God.
disgusting.
So you can understand why she had to go.
She was an attempted child murderer?
She was.
She was going to murder his little kid.
Here's another.
His
There's just a
young,
couple
small
more
kid.
executions that we're covering.
Okay.
Alec Baldwin hanged in crazy execution. Somehow, a handcuffed Baldwin had writhed his prison pants and underwear down to his ankles while being driven from Camp Delta to the execution site. He appeared from the Humvee half naked, exposing himself to Vice Admiral Darce E. Crandall and 3 other officers there to witness the hanging.
Darce.
Born naked, die naked, Baldwin shouted, sweat dripping from his flabby jowl. How do you like me now, Admiral Crandall? And fuck you, Donald Trump. I made you famous.
It's kind of cool to his dying words, I'm going to be honest.
Kind of ate.
By
Kinda
that
ate
time,
there.
though, Baldwin
With
was
his dick and balls out.
Yeah.
Baldwin
Dick and
was-
balls out saying, fuck
Fuck
you.
you, Donald Trump.
Baldwin was lying prone on a damp patch of grass, squirming around. Hey, Crandall, did you know I played a colonel in Pearl Harbor with Kate Beckinsale? Don't think I wasn't tapping that, Baldwin said, and began humping the ground.
Again.
The rest of the event went as planned. Baldwin, shaken but conscious, offered no resistance as Vice Admiral Crandall gave the execute command. Baldwin was pronounced dead at 10:15 a.m.
And
Wednesday
was
morning.
this also a hanging?
This was a hanging.
Okay, good.
They're
A lot
all
of
hangings.
hangings, yeah.
They're all hangings.
All right.
Military executes Tom Hanks.
Okay, why?
Actor Tom Hanks has left the earth, put to death by a military tribunal that found him guilty of pedophilia and child endangerment.
That's so sad. America's dead.
Other videos showed Hanks involved in adrenochrome parties, gatherings at which the liberal elite and Hollywood A-listers commingle and inject into themselves an ungodly chemical compound made of oxidized adrenaline, which is extracted from frightened and tortured children and synthetic opiates. Those who partake in the Luciferian ritual believe the compound prevents illness, extends life, and enhances sexual prowess. One video showed Hanks and the songstress Lady Gaga injecting each other while an unseen child screams. The wailing sound of death echoed in the background.
Why am I not surprised Lady Gaga's involved?
Yeah.
The tribunal declared Hanks received capital punishment and asked that his sentence be carried out expeditiously. My death won't stop anything. We are everywhere, Hanks said.
Whoa.
That's crazy that it's like the adrenochrome type stuff is Monsters Inc.
Oh, it is Monsters
Yeah,
Inc.
it's
Holy shit.
It's fully. It is.
It's just Monsters
Whoa.
Inc.
They're telling us.
Yeah.
They're literally putting it in the movies.
Yeah, they make
Yeah,
the
they
kids
go and
scream.
they make the kid scream.
And that spider, guess who is
I bet
based
that
on?
there's
Harvey
been a bunch
Weinstein.
of discussions on this. I actually
Oh, I'm
bet
sure.
there's so much.
If there hasn't been, then they're missing out.
There's one
on
more
a great
that
movie.
when has no body text at all. It's only a title. I could not find the full article. It was not archived, but this title was really making me laugh. Moderna COVID-19 vaccine causes monsterism. And it's just a blank page when you click on it.
Probably
Yeah, they
got
had
censored.
to redact that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
probably got censored.
dangerous information.
Highly classified type of
But
shit.
Satanism is everywhere.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Wow.
And thank God people like that are killing. to
Thank
save
God
the
that
world.
these
Darce
Satanists
Crandall.
are
Yeah.
that Mr. Darce, Admiral Crandall, that they're just killing these fucking people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching these sorry suckers on TV for way too many years without them fucking just dying. And I would like to see each and every one of them be hanged.
Yeah.
Here's the only problem.
I saw
Why can't
Tom
I buy
Hanks.
tickets to go see
Yeah.
Tom Hanks' neck get broken? Right?
He was fucking that volleyball in that movie.
He didn't fuck. Okay. I'm fine with saying that he's a Luciferian adrenochrome eater who tortures children and does pedophilia, but I am a big fan of his movies, and he does not. He does not fuck Wilson.
All right.
He's his only friend in the
he
world.
He doesn't fuck Wilson, huh?
No,
What's his wife's name?
Wilson.
his name is her name is Wilson. Oh my god.
His wife's name is Wilson in that
yeah.
movie?
No, just in real life.
Rita Wilson.
In the movie.
You know what? How did I never
That's
even?
the reveal. The reveal in the movie is he gets home and he goes, I'm home, Wilson.
His husband's name is Wilson. That would be an amazing twist. That would have honestly done so much.
Looks exactly like the volleyball.
Giant spiked hair.
Big hand face. Just
That would have been an amazing.
you been?
I've been making dinner. Well, Wilson doesn't talk.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this Wilson at the
This
end.
Wilson would. At the
Yeah.
end. This is the,
Does this Wilson fuck?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. At the end
Like
of
a
the
fucking
I don't
movie.
think you're
rabbit?
understanding. This is not a
no,
volleyball.
No, what happens at the
It's
end
a
of
woman.
At the end of Castaway.
man.
At the end of Castaway, Tom Hanks comes home. He's in his FedEx uniform, hangs up the hat, then he looks at his wife.
Why does he put the uniform back on? He doesn't work there anymore.
That's at the end of the movie. He delivers the package that he had, the
Oh, I don't
one
even
package
remember
that he
that.
was supposed to. He had one package, and then he delivers it to her 2 years later. And then after, there's a post-credit scene where he hangs his hat up, walks into his house, and then his wife's standing there. Is like, "Where the hell have you been?"
Yep. And You Got a Friend of Me starts playing. That would be so. That is a much better ending for that movie.
Yeah, I mean, he delivers the package, and then it's like, "Ah," and then you see his big hand.
Does he fuck or jerk off in that movie at all?
He pees?
That counts. That counts. Sure. Yeah. I'll take that.
He
Fair
pees.
enough.
Yeah, he pees. That's enough for me.
Yeah.
All right.
All
that's
right, motherfuckers.
that's Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to destroy this set, by the way. This set is going away.
The set is getting destroyed.
Yeah. Should we film it? Because people hate it so much. Should we film the destruction?
But we're
Sure.
keeping the
Why
flats,
not?
right?
Yeah, but I just want to destroy
We
it.
just have been announced.
Oh yeah, on
As Tomorrow Never Knows Festival in Chicago,
Yes.
January 19th. Buy a ticket to that. Don't know where.
wasn't even planned.
Go Cubs.
Don't know where to buy a ticket
Actually,
to that.
don't
I'll
know
put a
either.
link to it on our website.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Plenty of
performing
amazing acts.
at Lincoln Hall.
And us.
Yeah, who else is on that bill?
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
But come out and see that. It'll be
Yep.
fun for
Uh,
us, not for you.
yeah.
We're going to torture you.
We're going to fucking torture you.
The torture show.
We're going to do the torture show in January.
Mhm.
Is that what it is? January?
January 19th.
January 19th.
19th? Perfect.
January 19th.
Perfect. I got to see
What's
my
the
cousins
whole-
at the beginning of January.
What's
so.
the whole festival? It's like the
What's the whole festival?
the 17th through the 19th, or is it 3
I don't
days?
know.
I think
We're
it's,
not,
I would
we're
guess
just
it's
on the
3 days.
19th.
Yeah.
But, come to those days I would call optional.
Yeah, and it's just our
Hours to
it's
come
just a
to.
show.
the
It's not-
19th, not
where you
optional.
don't, when you come, you're not going to be
optional.
seeing
Mandatory.
everybody. You're just going to see us. If
Yeah,
you
it's
go
just a
to
show
our
that's a part
show.
of it.
Yeah.
But go to every show.
But go to every
support
show
the
if you
festival.
want to.
Yeah, it'll be,
if
it'll
you
be a
don't
fun
want
time.
to, then don't do it.
Plenty of good acts that are,
Yeah.
in terms of comedy, I don't know any of the musicians, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
All the comedians.
That
I've heard of.
probably is a good thing. If I don't know
That
the
probably means
musicians,
it's
it probably
good
means
music.
they're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really good point, actually.
Yeah.
None of us, maybe Patrick has good taste, but me and you.
No,
No,
yeah.
yeah,
If
pretty bad
I've
taste.
heard of it,
I've heard of a few of them.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
so you should go
So-
check it out. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
good. Not my cup of tea, but go ahead and check it out. All right, later.
Bye.
What
ich
if,
bin past. Ich bin past.
What if me and Cameron were guests or were hosts? What do they
The
call
Voice?
that? Judges on The Voice.
Mm-hmm.
And you came on to sing. Okay, let's do this right now.
Now I'm nervous.
of course you're going to be nervous on The Voice.
stranger, you can start whenever. It doesn't. Whenever you
So I thought that you do intros first, or is that American Idol? I really haven't seen The
I've
Voice.
never watched The Voice.
We're not allowed to know anything about you.
Okay.
I'm not going to look
Okay.
at you.
I hate everything about you. Why do I love you?
How does The Voice work?
We sit in our chairs and we make faces.
About you. Why do I love you? Because I don't know the rest of the
Do
song.
we do anything?
We turn around if we like it.
Okay. Cameron. There we go. I should have done that from the beginning.
not a really-
Caleb.
You are in, and you're going to voice.
Cameron and Caleb.
You're going to voice Illinois.
Cameron and Caleb.
Yes.
It's like the
That's
Voice
a great. That is such a good idea. If you get on The Voice,
You're going to
You
Voice
do-
City from Gore.
Well, you have to do a
Adam,
cover.
Adam
You
Lambert.
have to do the cover of the guy who sings your name over and over again.
Mm-hmm.